Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 49 of the AFK podcast.
Oh yeah,
I'm here
Almost
with Daniel.
there's a bird
How you
outside
doing?
my house.
And I also that bird was very loud. Sounds like it was in your
What bird?
house.
Yes, I don't know what that bird is geeking in the background.
And
I'm not hearing a bird.
so yeah,
Oh,
49. We're almost at 50. Feels very weird to say because I remember putting on
he's still
Spotify.
there.
Yeah,
He's come
yeah.
back.
I remember putting on Spotify when we upload the episodes and going like, "Oh man, we're at episode 10." Or that, I can't wait for this to be even higher. And then we're almost here, so it's cool.
Yeah, we'll be at
We're
100
doing quite
before we
well.
know it.
But
Dear God.
we have anniversary stuff planned for next month. Very busy next month. But
Mhm.
before we jump in, mention as always, you can listen to us on Spotify, YouTube Music, Amazon Music, YouTube if you're somehow not watching it on there. But yeah, I guess no need to say how everyone's doing. I'm sure you guys are doing great, aren't you?
I'm doing
Yeah.
alright. Just had some cheesecake.
Mm.
So I'm buzzing.
I just had some Viennetta.
What's that?
Viennetta.
Viennetta, it's like an ice cream
Yes.
cake. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm not too fond of them personally.
It's very
I find them
nice.
so messy to eat.
Vienna.
It wasn't that messy.
Mhm.
I think because it had been in the freezer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We let them defrost and then it's just when you're trying to eat it and it's just sliding all around me and trying to get a fucking bit
Mm.
of it. Really, really. Yeah, I'm not fond of them.
I don't know,
Anyway.
yeah. But yeah, and it's a nice day now. It was horrible this morning.
Yes.
It was pissing
It
it
was
down.
This afternoon
amazing.
as well, it pushed it down
But-
again.
It's
Just kind of on and
oh
off.
yeah, true. But no, it's nice and sunny, and it's getting quite hot, so I turn my fan on, which I'm sure we mentioned every single episode since the summer started.
My fan
But
isn't on.
my fan's on, by the way, guys.
I don't have a fan.
Yeah, you're weird. I don't know how you last in your room, Daniel, with no fan on.
I am incredibly
must be-
tolerant to heat.
Horribly hot in that room.
And I'm always wearing jeans.
You're a madman. It's middle of July. You're not wearing jeans now, are you?
I am.
I'm not even wearing trousers.
That's nice to know, Isaac. Thanks. But
I
I'm
can
just
never
letting you
get
know. Man.
comfortable.
Just letting you know.
The most I can do is shirtless. I can't do anything else. I can never,
Mhm.
even in my own home.
But getting to the news, I think this is our very first time that the gaming has been the shortest.
I feel like we've had one other time.
Probably.
I
or a
can't think of
couple.
any time where it's been 3 topics really that we have.
I'd have to go through
But-
the discussions.
Why is weekly
Channel
game
first.
here, Isaac?
Just,
You just moved it.
I'm working. I'm working on something.
You
Okay,
just-
just skip
okay.
over this when you get to it.
Jumping into gaming news,
Oh, I'm not even on the right slide.
we are starting with rumors, although the source is Nate the Hate. And if you know Nate the Hate and Nintendo, it's probably true. He was the reason, he leaked the Switch 2 kind of announcement trailer. I'm pretty sure like the date, and then I think when the direct was. I know he'd got the date for the announcement trailer for the Switch 2. And now he's coming out saying Nintendo Direct is happening this month after Bonanza. Bonanza's already come out. So cool. They didn't do non-E3 this year, and I think it makes sense for them to release a Nintendo Direct this month. It's probably going to release end of this month because next week is the Pokemon Direct. Which are you going to watch that, Daniel?
Possibly. When is it?
22nd, I believe. It's a Tuesday.
22nd.
I
Possibly.
will
Maybe
not
about
watch it
lunchtime or
because I
something.
don't
I just clicked on my calendar and got jump scared by the Wii like menu music because that's still my wallpaper.
Yeah, it should be
I feel like there's something that's coming up on Tuesday.
about
What was it?
midday. Maybe I don't know what time it is, but yeah, for the Nintendo Direct, there's a lot of games they could showcase. I have a list here of some first-party games releasing this year, and then next year we have Metroid Prime 4. We will get a release
Obviously
date
some more of that, yeah.
because
We got a show.
we have no release date yet. Kirby Air
we
Riders.
played it. We played it and
Mm.
it felt more finished than
Yeah.
DK, and that's already out. So
Kirby Air Riders,
Should
Splatoon Raiders, Hyrule Warriors: Age of Imprisonment, The Dust Bloods, Tomodachi Life: Living the Dream, and Rhythm Paradise
Please.
Groove. Those last
please give us more time.
3 games are confirmed for next year,
Mhm.
and then these other games. Then
The rest of them no release.
Kirby
date,
is still set
something.
for this year, I'm pretty sure. Which
Oh yeah,
When is Kirby coming out?
just this year.
it just says 2020.
It just
Oh.
yeah. No like
Oh,
actual
surely
date
we
is
get
a year.
Metroid. Surely we get
Metroid will be
release date.
if Drag Drive is it this? Is it next month? I think it is. Double check that. Drag Drive. Where is the no release date here? I'm pretty sure they announced it was August. It was releasing. August 14th. Then I think the month after that, that's Metroid. Then the month after that is Pokemon. Then that's kind of like then Kirby somewhere between October and December. So Nintendo was a pretty good year this year.
Yeah,
So,
a lot of games.
I wonder what else could you, like, any third party. I know they had announced a lot of them, like Elden Ring is still set to come to the Switch 2. I don't believe that hasn't released it yet. But could we see the Red Dead 2 remaster at this thing? Because I know that was
Quite
leaked.
possibly.
I know the GTA 4 remaster has had another leak. I'm trying to remember what it was. I think it was some like Rockstar account for GTA 4 said it was playable on PS5 or something, and then it got deleted. So yeah, a lot could happen. I'm sure we'll be there to talk about it on a Sunday, whenever that is.
More likely than not.
Next piece of news is Daniel's Yap Sesh.
Yippee!
It's a weekly tradition here. So Daniel, is this to do with Cyberpunk's
Right.
2.3 update?
Yes, so this finally released. In fact, when they showcased this, me and Ethan were on the bus going back from, was it Superman? Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
So we were feeling very punk rock, and this just made my day even better. Got a decent bit of content. So, bunch of new photo mode features, more control over the character posing for the body, head, and eyes. You can make some really cool screenshots. I was messing around with it last night. More NPC actors. You can now switch their outfits and also switch your V's outfits if you have them saved in the wardrobe. Color grading is now in the game. You don't need to use any third-party software like Photoshop to change all the mid-tones, high tones, and stuff like that. Bunch of new weather and time controls to give a bit more mood to your photos. Stickers, backgrounds, new poses, and my favorite feature, an exit confirmation pop-up, because I cannot tell you how many times in photo mode I accidentally press escape to get off one tab and I actually accidentally close it all. It is so frustrating. So yeah, and that's just the photo mode. Honestly, I think Cyberpunk might have it. Just does have the best photo mode in any game. I was discussing this with Harry earlier.
Yeah.
And he agrees because he messed around with it when he started replaying it.
I like. I don't know. I'm cutting in, but Journey to the Savage Planet has a really good photo mode as well. For anybody that knows, they
For the person that knows.
Yes,
Well,
elite ball knowledge right there.
Well, I think that's a higher class than elite. You're the only person I've ever seen talk about this game.
It's a fun game, okay.
Probably is,
Get you
but
to play it at some
never
point.
possibly. But yeah, keeping up with content though, we had 4 brand new vehicles, most of them with brand new quests to unlock them. So 2 cars, a bike, and a truck. Quite cool. I've not got around to it yet because I've been messing around trying to sort out all my mods for the new update. Because I'm at that annoying stage where I have to update everything and figure out what's crashing what. I should have stuck with vanilla, but Crystal Coat, the in-game way of changing your car's color on the fly, is now available on even more high-end vehicles, and there is a new pirated, in quotation marks, because it's how it fits into the lore of the game, version for all the lower-end cars. Because obviously it's an immersive game, they want to stick with the lore and whatnot, a lot of effort. So they had to make it so like someone pirated the Crystal Coat technology and uploaded it for free onto the internet for other cars.
That's cool. I like
which
when
I
games do
really
that.
love. Yeah, CDPR like really really good devs, and I love that they do stuff like that. Sticking with cars though, Auto Drive has been added to the base game. Obviously, some people on PC have been using this because of a mod, but it is now in the base game. You can just activate it on the fly and go for a random drive. It'll just loop around Night City, or you can use it to drive to a pinned location on the map. And on top of this, there is also a brand new cinematic camera that can be activated during auto drive.
That's cool.
So yeah, you can have some. You just chuck on some music and hop on Cyberpunk, put the auto drive cinematic cam on, and just chill for a bit.
Like a nice background sort of thing if you really want.
Obviously, these will disable if you do get attacked by any gang members and stuff in the different sections of the city, but they have said that they've reduced the likelihood during auto-drive and cinematic cam, so that you are less likely to get interrupted. But it still feels like Night City.
That's good.
Sticking with these things, there is also a Delamain cab service in the game now. After you complete the Delamain quest line, you will be allowed to call the Delamain cab service, regardless of what option you pick at the end of that quest line. That is all for the content. There's just a few more technical things now. AMD, well, people who use AMD graphics cards, Team Red, you will now have access to FSR 4 and FSR frame generation 3.1, which puts you a bit more up to speed with the likes of Nvidia, who've had these sort of features in Cyberpunk for ages. Intel has also been given their Xe superscaling 2.0 and their frame generation, and as well as also getting HDR10 Plus gaming support. I don't know what that HDR10 Plus, I only use whatever my card has. I don't really use HDR in games, to be honest, but cool technical things which allow people to get more performance, and as I say, it's just nice when these technologies get officially supported in games, because it's very rare you get these sort of things. And of course, the big one for Mac users, the game is now available on Mac devices. You don't have to buy it again if you owned it on Steam or GOG. You can just download it, use cross progression, get your save data, and play. So yeah, pretty good week for Cyberpunk fans.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
When Switch 2?
Switch 2 is already out.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was out the same day.
Oh, nice. I thought you said it wasn't.
Yeah, no, they said it wasn't, but they said it could be hours or days. It was hours.
Oh, nice. There you go, Switch 2
So, yeah.
players.
That's why I put all the things at the top. So out on Xbox Series X and S, PS5, Nintendo Switch 2, and PC, and now Mac.
Switch 2 Cyberpunk players rise up. Nice.
Mhm.
Our next topic is... Well, do you want to add
I
something?
just quickly added this.
Yeah.
No, I was just saying I quickly added this to the slide because I noticed it wasn't there.
So, if you're into... Obviously, this Helldivers 2 podcast, there is the big leak scene for Helldivers 2, and is he one of the biggest leakers? I'm not.
My Insights is definitely one of the biggest leakers. Yeah, I get all of my info from him, like on Twitter and stuff.
Well, seemingly, Arrowhead or Helldivers, maybe Sony, has seemingly cracked down on leakers, and it says here that he's had to shut down the Astral Rift Discord server, but hasn't disclosed much about why. He posted a tweet saying, for those of you wondering, yes, the Discord is gone. I deleted it. There are a plethora of things leading up to this, most of which I can't discuss, but it has been causing issues that I no longer have the time to deal with by myself. Thank you for all those who were there, and I'm sorry for the sudden disappearance. I will continue posting as usual. So...
Yeah. The Discord server's been cracked down. He still seems to be posting, like he will be posting leaks on his Twitter and stuff, but I don't know, 'cause I woke up, saw that someone had added everyone on the Discord, opened it, and then like 1 minute after I opened the Discord, it just shut down. It was just like such a strange thing, but yeah.
If he's still posting, it's probably maybe to do with like, maybe the community on the Discord server got really toxic or something.
Possibly. It didn't seem that toxic though. There was only
I wasn't. I'm just guessing. If he's still posting
like
leaks,
20,
then
30 active, mostly active people, and everyone was quite chill and just discussed random things about the game and what they thought.
It could be maybe Arrowhead putting pressure on him, but I don't see them doing that.
Probably Sony then.
Yeah.
Could have been Sony, yeah, probably.
But then, would they really care that much?
I know. I think I saw on Reddit someone put something about Arrowhead, like someone in the Arrowhead team claiming not to have any idea about it. But I can't find it now. But I believe I saw that. So yeah, it is ambiguous, but no hate to him if he's got his reasons. Yeah. He'll still be sharing all the news on Twitter. It's just
maybe it's
no one categorized.
Yeah, maybe it's to do with like maybe people are posting a lot of fake leaks and you just can't.
Yeah,
you're just like sick of all the fake leaks. Just like this is where you can get the real leaks here on my Twitter page. That kind of he can control a bit easier.
Well, that wouldn't also. How the Discord server worked, he had like this channel which was just organized of all the stuff he leaked. I'm not too sure. So there is reasons though. So yeah.
Yeah, maybe we'll find out one day.
Or maybe we will never. But what else is?
Or maybe we won't never.
Next topic. I think this is just a fun one to kind of discuss here. So a analyst, an investment firm, this analyst thinks GTA 6 could generate over 7 billion. It was 7.6 billion in just 2 months. Now, I
don't think it'll
don't
do
think
that
it'll.
much.
I do
don't
agree.
think it would be
That
that
is-
much.
Yeah, I do agree with something that he said about like how this will be the
We'll see
largest
numbers.
game release ever, which
Yeah,
yeah,
I do
completely
think
agree with that.
It
But
will
7
definitely
billion in
be
2
probably
months,
that, yeah.
is that even possible?
I don't know how feasible it is. I
Like-
don't really want to do the maths. I just know that it's
It's
probably
gonna make
not
a
gonna
billion in like very quickly, maybe even a month. 7 billion
Yeah,
in 2 months. Ooh.
absolutely not.
think-
No.
No.
7 billion is a stretch.
Yeah, 7.6 as well is what the
Yeah.
exact number was.
Oof.
Because
Yeah,
I
no,
don't
it's
know
not
if
doing that.
online's even going to be out at launch. If they do what they normally do, where story mode and like a month later they kind of release the online mode. So
Possibly.
unless they just
We
they
don't know
change it,
much about anything
yeah,
to do with like release other than we have a release date or the supposed release
we can
date.
just speculate around kind of what they've done previously. So
But that is definitely just a number to get clicks on the article.
yeah, that's.
More likely than
But I
not.
mean, it's gonna be fun when when this game does release next year, which is not that long.
Mhm.
If it does hit May,
Well, it'll be fun for you guys.
but yeah, it's kind of like discuss kind
Yeah.
of seeing live how much money this thing makes. It's
I'm just gonna kind of have to sit outside Nathan's window and
And
watch
then Daniel
the
says,
game.
yeah, Daniel says, well, we all get to play it, and me and Freddie get to run each other over in car. Ah.
Well, next slide to cheer me up.
And then the last bit of news, some good news.
Ark
Daniel,
is dying.
Ark's dying, baby!
Good.
They did it. Somehow Scale Games has managed
Hooray.
to kill the game. They said they'd stop support. So obviously last week I went on my little spiel about Ark Aquatica. We all know how that was
peak
probably
game.
going to go. And it went exactly how we thought it was going to go. It's so much so that it's actually killing the game.
Good.
They broke mods. The one thing keeping the community alive on ASE, and they killed it. This has got to be a ploy to try and push people to buy ASA.
Hmm.
But instead it is just going the completely wrong direction. They are being pressured to fix the game now.
Well,
So it's
hopefully
not
they
just
do.
lazy pressure. Yeah, I hope so, because there's a lot of people who stick with the old game because they don't want to buy ASA or they just can't run it because it is a very buggy and intensive game. So, yeah.
And it's Ark,
But no,
so...
the
Yeah,
entire.
it's-
Let me send a screenshot of. Let me send a screenshot on the discussion of like how much Ark is taking up my top tab at the minute.
Jeez.
It's all just the statements
How many people
and stuff
bought that?
regarding the release.
Is there like sales out for the Aquatic yet? Aquatica, sorry.
Can you check Steam database quickly? I'm going to check the store page.
So I'm
for
sure
it.
it was not very much.
Probably not, no.
Steam database.
There's so many announcements regarding it. I mean, they already knew it wasn't going to do well because they put it on a 40% sale on release.
Oh yeah, that's not great. Aquatica. What are we predicting?
Okay,
For Steam
at least
database?
1,265 because that's how many negative reviews there are.
Oh yeah.
It is overwhelmingly negative. But I will guess maybe probably not far from that number. Probably like
I'm not really
1,400.
seeing. What do I see sales?
I don't know.
I can't see that.
Aquatica sales.
Do the price history.
Steam TV.
I'm sure it's probably like 2,000.
Yeah,
Maybe
Probably.
1,500. Maybe it's closer to the amount of people who reviewed it, because clearly
I mean,
they bought it to review bomb it.
let me try and find
That's my
something
guess.
on it. See, now I was saying like it'd be like YouTubers were doing reviews on it and stuff. That's how
Yeah.
most people are finding out about it. Well, one of the largest dark YouTubers, Syntac, the day after it released, posted this on his
Oh,
community
wasn't it?
page. Issue refund.
Yeah, I think people
Refunded
buying
like
it,
almost-
refunding it, and then just like reviewing it, just
Yeah.
going, don't buy this.
Yeah. I would not be surprised if every single art YouTube. I don't even think Raz Clark even bothered, and he's one of the other big ones in the art thing.
Oh
Instead,
well,
he's just commentating on the absolute downfall.
good. Damn, mega corporation, no. Anyway, oh well, they deserve it.
Games ruining art, the usual.
Mm-hmm.
If I had a nickel for every time I published a seemingly ruined a game, I'd have two. Wait, it happened twice. Unfortunate.
many. So that's it for gaming news this week. Like I said,
Yeah,
very
quite
short.
Throwing a few little things there to
Yeah.
lengthen the runtime.
Then we've got film news. I think this is going to be like the main.
A lot of
news.
DC.
A lot of DC. Obviously,
Mhm.
A lot
Superman
of DC.
released
Yeah.
last week. It's a peak. And
Obviously, there's
how
gonna be
much
a
did
lot
they make
of
at the
DC
market? Let me double
news
check.
now. There's no clue, but obviously we were always going to get a lot of DCU news. Like this is the Kickstarter of the DCU, so it's no surprise that this is when more information's coming out and such.
I've just seen something. It's not important by any means, but it'll just make you giggle a little bit, I think, Nathan. Today, 6 years ago, Mahershala Ali was announced as Blade. There
Oh,
you
I
go.
saw that. Yeah, 6 years ago.
I just find that kind of
No,
funny.
nothing we've had on that. What a
Literally
shit show the
nothing.
Blade production is. But let's talk about actually a good superhero universe,
Yes.
most likely.
There's only ever going to be one Blade.
The one thing that's really fun about doing this podcast now is like we are here for the start of a brand new superhero, like big franchise. I think that's really cool
Oh yeah.
that we're all here for this, and we get to talk about when news comes out for it and stuff. So at the end, no, I think it was Monday. So after the end of the opening weekend for Superman, the very first poster for Supergirl released, where they crossed out "Look up" to "Look out," and it was a nice teaser poster. You kind of get a little bit of maybe what this film's going to be about. Yeah, with if you saw Superman, you know, at the end of the film, she's a drunk. She goes to red sun planets because she can get pissed, and that's kind of the story of Supergirl. World of Tomorrow, I think it's called. I believe that's the storyline.
I thought it was
Woman of Tomorrow. Sorry, the comic they're adapting. Sorry,
right.
is yeah, and so nice little teaser comes on next year. Jason Momoa is going to be Lobo in it, which is peak casting. Yeah, just nice. I'm excited for Supergirl next year. Also, I didn't put this on here. This was old news, but I guess I'll mention it because I didn't know about this. But in autumn, we're getting 4 Crypto shorts, kind of like the Iron Groot shorts.
Oh, that's cool.
So I was like, that's nice. Crypto was goated. So yeah.
I swear to God, if they ever kill Crypto,
I think they will definitely change it with what happened. I won't say what happens in One of Tomorrow because everyone says it's really good, and I don't want to spoil it for people. But yeah. Anyway, Superman box office isn't doing very well. Currently sitting at 337 million worldwide. It was the highest grossing film of Tuesday and Wednesday, and the 3rd biggest Monday box office of this year. I think Minecraft might be number 1, probably. I think it's the highest grossing of this year, which isn't surprising, because it was popular as shit. But, yeah, just, it's nice to see a good superhero film doing well. And hopefully that's the same for Fantastic Four when we get to it, and talk about the early reviews from critics online. But, James Gunn, been many interviews this week, and there's going to be many James Gunn's said in this section. So, he confirmed The Brave and the Bold and the Wonder Woman film will immediately go into production if the scripts end up being good. He also said something I forgot to put in here, which was there has been a project for the DC universe which has been cancelled. They said the script wasn't good enough and they canned it. I like that. I think it clearly shows that they're going for, like, if this isn't good enough, we're going to shoot it with, like, a bad script. Like what Marvel's kind of been doing. Where they just go, we'll fix it later. We'll fix it when we're making the movie. It's okay.
I mean, but we also got that with Marvel with Captain America, and you watched that, and
yeah, that filmed with a not good script, and then they showed it to test audiences. They didn't like it, so they went, oh shit. So they want a finished script that's good enough. Again, like we mentioned last week with Avengers Doomsday, they have not finished the ending. Why are you filming it then? It's stupid.
Yeah, I don't understand why they'd start filming it if they don't have a 3rd act written.
It's very stupid. They must have, like, bullet points on them saying, oh, we want this to happen.
Yeah, like, this is what we want to happen by the end of the film. How do we go?
Yeah.
But, like, Jesus Christ. What the hell's going on with that? I don't know. But, yeah, I think that's good. I know the Wonder Woman film's kind of been, like... I don't remember this being announced back a few years ago when James Gunn announced the slate, so... I think it's very clear that they want to establish the Trinity to then build up to the Justice League, which I think they said last week. But
yeah. We've got the Justice guy.
Which is fair enough.
Then, James Gunn also said that the DC universe is building towards a big event that is not what anyone thinks after Superman. If people watch the next season of Peacemaker, they'll see where a lot of things are going, James Gunn said. Any theories? Kind of what do
Any
you think they could
ideas
be
what
building
that
up
could
to?
be?
It's clearly
Just-
a Justice
no
League.
idea.
I think it's Justice League War,
Yeah.
which is um
Is
kind
it
of-
like Captain America: Civil War?
no, it's kind of like where the Justice League established. It was the New 52, which is kind of like their like reboot, where I'm going off of what I know. I haven't seen this one. But this is kind of like where the Justice League kind of form because they realize we gotta work together to take out this enemy, and that's my guess. And at the end of the film, they become the Justice League. So
I wonder if we'll get the Crime Syndicate
maybe.
from Justice League of America.
hmm But
That would be
that's
interesting.
my guess. It's probably Justice League world, but it's Darkseid. That's it. I guess it's a bit like the Avengers, I guess. But yeah, I'm excited to see what they could be building up to. Could it be Darkseid again? Could it be someone else?
Feel like
Maybe.
that'd
I feel like
Biggest
they'll
game?
do something
Pretty
else.
directions to do.
Yeah.
Like they'll subvert expectations. You know,
Yeah,
like
everyone would expect
Don't want
Darkseid.
multiverse.
across the
Which is why-
Spider-Verse.
Which is why I
Like you
think
know how
Crime
they did the
Syndicate would
Spot,
be-
who's like a completely,
Yeah.
you wouldn't expect it. I feel like they could do
Yeah.
something like that.
Use like a D tier villain,
Yeah.
and now he's awesome. But
Mhm.
yeah,
You paid
I'm
25
excited to see-
Robux to skip stage.
I don't want it to be multiverse because I'm sick of it.
No, I think
Yeah.
they should leave the multiverse.
I think James Gunn knows that. Like, this guy
Yeah.
knows, like, okay, people don't like this. Let's not do this because it's not resonating with audiences that well. Outside of like
The only
Across the Spider-Verse and No Way Home.
Yeah,
So.
the only thing with that would be that with Crime Syndicate, which I just feel, because obviously Ultraman, we have Ultraman.
I
the
still
movie,
believe Ultraman's going to be
and he's
Bizarro.
part of the Crime Syndicate.
I
If we get
think
Crime Syndicate, the Crime Syndicate originally is from Earth 3, but maybe there's like a retcon kind of for the DCU where it's not entirely multiverse.
Mhm.
So obviously
I mean,
Ultraman's from
Peacemaker
this
season
universe.
2, there's 2 Peacemakers in that trailer. I could be forgetting about that. So,
Yeah.
but I
Maybe
still
there's a
think
fake one on the,
that Ultraman's
talk
going to
show.
be Bizarro. Just because he goes to
Yeah, we can see.
a cube, the dimension he goes to has cubes. Bizarro comes from a cube-shaped planet. I think it's probably going to be Bizarro.
You're like a cube, Nathan.
But
Yeah,
thank you.
I guess so.
But anyway, some smaller things that are like kind of just little things. So James Gunn, he will not be writing Creature Commandos season 2. As soon as I watch that, I think it's started streaming here in the UK on Sky. So
Yeah, nice.
we need to get to
Finally.
that. Only took a year. And then Luca Guadagnino.
And you got that.
I believe he is the director of Challengers from last year, which was that tennis movie with Zendaya, which was amazing. I highly recommend that. Yes, he is. It was really
That
good.
looked freaky. That
It
film.
was freaky, yes, but it's very, very good. It's about
Tom Holland watching that
it makes
trailer with
tennis
tears.
interesting. Yeah. So he was involved in the Sergeant Rock film. He is no longer involved, James Gunn said, but the film is still in production. He just left. So honestly, I didn't even know that was in production. So
And
yeah. Some more news. James Gunn says that Superman will be very important in his next film, but it's not a direct Superman sequel, and it will not be World's Finest. So,
damn.
wonder what it could be.
Could it be a Superman 2?
Well, it says
Jesus
it's not
Christ.
a direct Superman sequel, so no.
Yes, I know.
I mean,
But like,
people said I don't know what it could be. If it's not World's
could it be like a
Finest.
crossover? Could it, you say like a Wonder Woman Superman film? I know it'd be like thingy because they're supposed to be origin stories, but it could be something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Wonder Woman has like in the Wonder Woman movie.
Not me,
maybe
not
has,
like it doesn't have to be
conflict,
Wonder
and
Woman.
then
It could
Yeah.
literally be anyone, but like
It could be any kind of like superhero which
Except
could
Batman.
end up with
Does-
like a large scale conflict in which Superman
yeah,
intervenes.
is Blue Beetle in the new DCU?
Yeah, they're bringing him over from the
Yeah.
EU.
So it could always be a sequel to that, and Superman could be.
I think
in
just with James Gunn's making that though. We've got to think, what is James
Oh.
Gunn doing? Because
Yeah.
that. I don't know.
I think Blue Beetle.
'Cause obviously
Although
some
it could be
people
World's
would
Finest, he's just
immediately-
lying. So.
I
Yeah.
mean, some people would immediately like assume probably like Batman, maybe. Oh, Matt Reeves' Batman's coming, but no, it's not a James Gunn movie.
Yeah.
So unless he's somehow now on board with it, and that's why the script had things and he's not announced it.
But,
Possibly.
Keeping it close to the chest.
some
Which I
more
would love.
news.
As I say, I've given Nathan a million different theories about how Batman becomes.
We'll talk
has
about
to become
Batman
like-
stuff in
yeah.
a minute when we get to the last one, which is
Yeah.
related to Batman.
Mhm.
Just a bit more news. The Flash and Aquaman their films are not expected for the next 2 years, or to be introduced into. My guess is because I said here, the last two films they flopped, so I think they're
Yeah,
going to
I'm
give
not
them time to
Still
surprised.
kind of.
can't believe James Gunn praised The Flash.
Yeah, James, what were you
That had
cooking,
to
bro?
be for, like, PR or like some agreement or
Must have been,
contract.
because
I know who should play the Flash, guys.
who?
Me.
Ezra Miller.
No,
Jesus Christ, no.
do not get Ezra Miller again. They are
Yeah,
a horrible
please,
person.
please.
But just a little bit of hope, I guess, for the Snyder fans, although they have no hope in them. James Gunn says that he would love to cast Henry Cavill in the DCU in the future, someone else.
Hmm.
People said
That's
Batman.
fair.
No,
Yeah,
do not have him as Batman.
No.
That'd be a terrible idea. But
I'd be curious about it.
yeah, but you just see
I'm
Superman,
not
so it's
quite sure.
like, yeah, I'd rather a different person.
I mean, look at
play him.
comics though; they kind of look they look
But
very similar in comics and such.
and I just wanted someone different that isn't established as another superhero play him. But it'd be cool if Henry Cavill was in. But and then last thing, which relates to Batman, which I guess we'll talk about, are Matt Reeves and stuff. James Gunn says, I am a big fan of Alan Richardson, and both as an actor and as a guy. Let's just wait to see what happens. He's responding to the fan cast for Alan Richardson to play Batman. So,
I do like Alan Richardson.
he looks
Richardson,
like
yeah.
Batman, especially
Yeah,
the one that
he
we
could
saw
definitely fit the role.
in Creature Commandos, the silhouette. But obviously that could change if that's what he looks like. But
It could just be an animation portrayal. So we don't know how accurate
I
it is.
would. I'm flip flopping with the whole Matt Reeves
Mhm.
and DCU because I would prefer a new Batman simply because then we get the Bat family instantly, and I think this Batman is gonna be older if he's got Damian, and we've already had the whole Bat family.
Yeah.
So I think it would just make more sense to have a new Batman. And he also did say that they will not release a Batman film in the DCU with the same year as Matt Reeves' The Batman film. So I forgot to mention as well, but
Okay, well,
I
that's
think it makes more sense of a
interesting.
new Batman just because of he's clearly older. So,
Yeah.
but Daniel,
But we also know that James Gunn said that. I think it was James Gunn who said like he wants to take like a more Star Wars approach where
Yeah.
things aren't directly like close to each other. They have like a timeline,
mm,
which could work in this next. This so we were walking to Superman, and I just had like a little quick like cook up of an idea, like, and I think I did decently a decent idea. So obviously, I think we've discussed this in the past. I want Scarecrow to be an antagonist in the Batman Part 2. I think he'd be perfect fit for the universe and really kind of make Batman. Because at the end of the movie, he realizes he has to be more than just a symbol of fear. He has to be a symbol of hope to the citizens of Gotham. I think maybe that in a second film they could lean more in on that idea, having him face off against Scarecrow to emphasize kind of the fear being not everything, and how he needs to be more hopeful in times of fear. And because obviously symbol of hope, Superman, beacon of hope, it would be a pretty good time to introduce Superman and Batman to one another. And maybe that's how it correlates, and boom. That could
Yeah,
also be how he gets maybe a
that could
more
work.
grey and blue suit as well, changing into the more hopeful while still maintaining the bat for fear.
mhm,
Yeah. That was my whole little fan theory,
mhm,
guess you could say. It's awful. Obviously, it's nowhere near refined, but that's my idea.
mhm.
Could be interesting.
That's about it because like that's the issue. It's like we have two perfect castings. Characters. Yeah, but two different versions of this character that are amazing right now. With David Cornsweet and Rob Pattinson. Like,
It would be
Rob
great to see
Pattinson
them interact.
is the best live action Batman. You gotta face it. It's true.
Mhm.
And to see them interact, I think would be really interesting.
Yeah,
also just
yeah.
like
show the dynamic.
I want the Bat family. We've never had the Bat family. Like we
Yeah.
have, but it's been shit. So I just, as much as I would love it, I want a new Batman just because of everything they've kind of said about this film. I think James Gunn has said like it's Matt Reeves' decision if he wants to bring him in. I think James Gunn says like he's open to it, but it is ultimately Matt Reeves' kind of thoughts, like
Oh.
not thoughts, but yeah. If Matt Reeves says I want Robert Pattinson in, I'm sure James is going to be like, sure thing. He, wide open doors. But
Yeah.
yeah.
We'll have to see where it takes
I
it.
think I'm going to be on the side. I think I'm on the side of the fence which wants Matt Reeves.
I will stay on the other side of the fence. Who, as much as I love
Yeah,
the Batman,
I know you're
but yeah,
stood by the
I
fence
want-
here anyway.
yeah, I'm literally, I'm looking at the other side while also stood on the other side. It's like,
1 foot
I
in,
like
1
that
foot
over
in the
there,
other.
but I want this as well. It conflicting. What about you, Isaac? Are you conflicted on this?
Yeah, my feelings are very pulled between two. I feel like I'm stuck in a rock and I feel like that image where it says divorce leads children to the worst places and it has Genshin Impact on the bottom of it. That's how I feel with this decision because it really could go either way, realistically. Because the new Superman's great and the Batman's great, so adding them
You
together,
haven't seen either of them?
it could cause problems for the wider universe. But I guess we'll see what happens eventually because obviously, there's a lot going on, and I'm sure James Gunn has a plan, and I'm sure Matt Reeves has a plan. So
What's your favorite scene in the first, in the Batman?
it's when he's talking to Riddler in the interrogation.
Oh,
He knows the scene.
He knows the
Does he
scene.
know?
he knows the meme scene.
Yep. I don't know what you're on
What
about.
the scene?
Go on to the next bit of news. Go on to the next bit of news. It's
I
fine.
have a
I know what I'm on
preference, but
about.
I'd be happy with either.
Although, I'm going to say it. I know this isn't linked to it, but I just want to say it. The Batman ending when he carries the woman up to the stretcher, the best comic book scene ever in live action. That is up there with Superman or farming after saving a woman
Smoke. Yeah.
in the smoke. Peak. Tears to my eyes.
That's why they should combine.
I know. Don't you
World's
mind?
finest.
I know.
Come on.
I know. Next thing.
Right.
Fantastic Four first steps. We
Which
have
looks
some news. It does look quite. I was a bit kind of like, I don't really care, but I think after Superman, watching that trailer and looking at these reviews, I'm like, I am really excited for this now. Just a little bit, two things before we talk about the social media reviews. So the director confirms that the Russo brothers have directed the post-credit scene. I believe they also did the Thunderbolts one.
Interesting.
That's why the Thunderbolts one has no source, because they did it. So expect no source for the Fantastic Four's post-credit scene, and so I'm guessing that's going to be obviously Doomsday ties. Maybe Robert
Yeah.
Downey Jr. Doctor Doom. Maybe
I'd
do
like
we
that.
see him, or do we get like the back of his head?
Surely we
Um,
need some way of establishing his beef with Reed.
Yeah, and
We'll
John
see, I
Malkovich.
suppose.
John Malkovich, who was in the very first trailer, has been cut from the film. He was set to play a villain.
Yeah, I find that
He's
kind of weird, but
They put in another villain, Mole Man, I believe his name is. I think that's his name. So
hopefully it's Jack Black.
it's not Jack Black. He's already been cast. I can't remember his name.
Sandy Vito.
But so yeah, that's just a little bit of Fantastic Four news. And now it's time for these kind of the social media thoughts. So originally, I believe it was going to be, I guess when you watch this episode this week, the social media kind of embargo lifted, but some people's reviews leaked early and they were positive. So Marvel was like, "Oh, we'll send out all the reviews." So they lifted it that day. So we'll talk about these little reviews. So bullet points here, kind of the most common kind of statements have been the 60s retro futuristic visuals are stunning. A lot of people saying the visuals are amazing, like the effects and stuff. Michael Giacchino cooked again
Michael
with a
Giacchino,
score.
my goat.
No doubt.
Um,
No doubt. Goated score.
no way. Vanessa Kirby, Ebon Moss, Backrack, thank you, Daniel. Backrack. Shines as the film's heart and soul. Joseph Quinn praised as a standout, and the chemistry between Pedro
I do
Pascal
like
and Vanessa
Joseph
Kirby
Quinn.
is palpable. I have seen from everyone, this is not just this review, I guess some of these deals do mention it. Everyone says that all the characters are great, but everyone has like a standout one that they love. Like some people love the
Yeah.
Fantastic. Some people love Mr.
I think that's
Fantastic.
good,
Some
though.
people love Sue Storm.
That's a good
That's
thing, I
good.
think.
That's what you want.
Anyone
yeah.
can be a favourite depending on who it
Like
you
the
relate
Avengers
more
were
to.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where like everyone kind of had
Yeah.
their favorite Avenger, which I think is
Well,
what
no
you
one's
want.
favorite Avenger is Hawkeye. I mean, let's be real.
Hey, I
Hey,
like
we liked Hawkeye. The scene in
Yeah, but he's not
Age
your
of...
favorite Avenger.
No, he's not. But the scene in
No,
Age of Ultron's
exactly.
fun. I like that scene when he's like,
He's
and I have a bow and arrow. I like that one. I like that scene. But so yeah, some reviews here we have from Brian Long Films. I came in tempered, but Fantastic Four is truly a return to form for the MCU. The opening minutes blew my socks off in IMAX. Gardner's and Quinn's work stood out to me the most. Gardner is Silver Surfer, if you don't know. Galactus gives this film real stakes, and his presence is felt even off screen. Incredible miniature work. Some more reviews are: it's a triumph, pitch-perfect script baked by great performances, particularly from Pedro Pascal, again talking about thing. We went down Woodstock got bullets, and what else we got here? Possibly the best Marvel Studios film ever released. Absolutely loaded with talent, stand-up performances from Vanessa Kirby and Jess Quinn. Again, I think it's just cool.
Yeah, it looks good.
Again, chemistry. Galactus Silver Surfer incredibly realized and brings some serious stakes, something missing from recent MCU films. So I think it's cool to see, like the surgery we read with the tempered kind of reactions to Fantastic Four going in and it being like blown away. I think that's kind of what you want. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm just reading this to just having a little battle here typing. You stop.
What?
But yeah, I'm excited for Fantastic Four, and this makes me more excited.
Yes, I am very much going to see it. Anyway, do we know if
We're
anyone else
trying to-
joining us right now, or is it just us?
So far, I'm just literally just waiting on Butterworth to
I
respond to
was
my message.
Okay.
looking when
Nathan,
we were looking
okay.
we were going to see
This group has a
something, so-
problem with not responding to messages. It makes things
In all
incredibly
fairness, I
difficult to
forgot
plan.
your message because I was busy when I saw it. So
I was waiting
That
on
is my
what date
bad.
I was going to do something, so. But I'm doing it on the Saturday.
It
so I can
looks
go.
like most of us, other than obviously Dan Gray, who never picks up WhatsApp, might just message him on
If
Instagram.
you don't know who Dan is, he was in the very first cameo episode, number
He's an OG.
4 of 6. I think it was 6,
I have
sorry.
no clue. It was an episode.
It was an Astro Boy review. That's how I remember it.
Yeah,
So yeah,
1, 2,
I'm glad.
3, 4, 5. At least 5 of us, possibly 6, maybe 7 if Dan picks up his damn phone.
We
that'd
won.
be good.
Next
Yeah,
up,
this could be the biggest movie outing in
I think
our-
we'll talk
for a
about this
while.
afterwards. 'Cause, you know.
Mhm.
Going back to the Batman, Warner Bros. And DC are thrilled with the Batman Part 2 script. Yes! It's just
Hell yeah.
great. James Gunn also said he was pleased with it.
This is good.
So, Isaac, you've not even fucking seen the first one.
What?
You never
I
seen
don't
the
know what you're
first
about.
one?
I saw the one scene in it. It's fine.
Yeah, the Batman is the best comic book movie of this decade so far. And the sequel's a lot to live up to. It's been, what? I think it's come out 2027, this is meant to come out. Yeah, 2027 this one's meant to come out in October. Like, it's been almost, what, 5 years? When did the first one come out?
It was 2020.
2022, I think it was. Was it? The Batman.
2020.
Yeah, 2022. It's been a very long time since the first one. And I think October, Scarecrow.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Come on, please. Scarecrow. I don't even care if it's like my idea. I just want Scarecrow to be the antagonist.
mhm.
He's so perfect for this.
It's either
Batman
Scarecrow
universe.
or Hush. But I
Yeah.
I would want Scarecrow just because Hush could probably be
Mhm.
another serial killer type villain,
Yeah.
and I want something a bit different. But yeah. And with good news must also come bad news. Beyond the Spider-Verse has been delayed again, a few weeks
It's
to
very
June
mild.
25th, 2027. I know, but it's still a bit annoying. And the reasoning,
Mhm.
Chris Miller says, was to secure a better IMAX window. Studios
That's
are
fair,
going
but
crazy for
very
IMAX currently. It's kind of weird. Probably because they make more money. Because
Yeah, it makes
tickets
sense.
are more expensive, but
Yeah.
let them cook. Let them cook. That's all I can
To be
say.
fair, the prices,
yeah.
the normal cinema prices keep getting closer and closer to IMAX prices. So
No, here they're quite cheap here still. For view where we go. Yeah. And even more bad news, everyone. Taika Waititi is set to direct a new Dread film.
my God.
This is gonna be awful. Dread
God's sake,
is the
this
complete opposite of Taika Waititi's style. So, yeah, I'm not looking forward to this.
What even is Dread?
Dread is a very gory action film about a Judge Dredd. He's like a police officer. It's really cool. Highly recommend it. Carl Urban's in the 2011, I believe it's when it released. So, you know, I know you two are fans of the boys, so he's good in that. Yeah, sad news. Just small, I guess it's just, yeah, kind of bing bang boo kind of news here. Sinners ends its theatrical run in the US, ending off being the third highest grossing horror movie ever, and the 10th
pretty
highest
good.
grossing R-rated movie ever. Which is good. Sinners is, well, it's original, and it's really fucking good. So, it's all you could ever want. And, nice. Zach Kreger explains his approach for his Resident Evil movie, which I guess also links with the game this week as well. I just realized. He said, I'm definitely not trying to completely, I'm definitely not trying to be completely obedient to the lore of the games. I'm trying to tell a story that feels authentic to the experience you get when you play the games. I think a big issue with a lot of them is, yes, people don't play the fucking games, and then they make the movies.
The games. Just look at the Halo show. I
Oh.
absolutely hate everything
We'll
about
bring
that
him up
version.
soon, Daniel, don't you worry.
Yeah,
I love
just don't
Halo
remember.
show.
You've probably never played a
Alright.
fucking Halo game.
I played
Have you?
5 and ODST.
Okay, that's a good one.
When did you play ODST?
I haven't finished it, but I played a lot. I killed like the first 5-6 missions of it.
Oh.
Okay,
You
good.
do that solo.
ODST is one of my favourites. So.
Yeah, I think Dom watched me play a bit of it. So.
That's weird. I'm not worried about it. Yeah.
I feel like Dominic made you play Reach first.
No, kidding. It's. Oh, well,
Oh no, it was Reach. Sorry, not ODST.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
Reach.
I can say that
That's
sounds like a weird one to start with.
Re-ODST would be skipping a few.
Yeah.
Anyway, Mortal Kombat 2, the film adaptation, gets a trailer showcasing Carl Urban as Johnny Cage. Have you guys seen the first Mortal Kombat? I guess
I've not seen the
remake.
first
I
one,
have
though, but I
actually
saw
seen the
this
first
trailer.
Mortal Kombat.
The one from
That
2019.
is
I
a
mean,
film I have watched.
I've
Yes.
never been too into
I
it.
liked the first. I thought it
I
was
have
fun.
watched it.
It was
alright.
it was kind of
but
bad,
wasn't
but it was fun.
my,
So I liked it.
Yeah, I don't really care much for Mortal Kombat, but
I don't.
That's the bag I'm in.
But
Yeah.
I just didn't watch it.
in Carl Urban, I like him. So I think it's cool that he's Johnny Cage. I kind of like what they did for the marketing for it, where they made him like a
Yeah.
fake IMDb page and stuff, and like fake trailers. So this is just fun.
yeah.
I saw a bit of that.
And you
on
need
thing
the
other day.
Pitbull song. That's the only need this thing has, and then it's peak. But maybe we'll watch this. I don't know. I'm not like dying to watch Mortal Kombat 2.
Might watch it just for the
But
No, yeah.
page.
yeah. Next news, I guess, is actually pretty big news. Actually, the Legend of Zelda movie gets its castings for Zelda and Link. Bo Bragason is set to play Zelda, and Benjamin Evan Ainsworth is set to play Link. I do not believe they've been in anything notable, which is fine. I would have hated it if Tom Holland and Chris Pratt were in this movie, but I already don't really like the idea
Chris
of this
Pratt
film.
as Zelda.
But I guess there's no going back now. Yeah, I don't really know what we can say about the casting because, like I said, they're quite. Actually, what have they been in? I don't think they've been in anything. Not that it was
I
bad,
don't know. I
but
didn't look into it.
like I
We
said,
were
I
in a
prefer that.
McDonald's when we found this out. and I've
You
not
were.
thought about it since.
I think this. Yeah, this is. I think the only credit they have. Maybe they're like TV actors, which I do like. I forgot to mention actually about DC, which I even said I like this idea. They're not going to cast movie stars for the DCU. They're going to cast TV, like rising TV stars. I like that idea. I think that's a bit more fun. Just because,
Yeah.
well, they know.
TV's definitely an area which is more like rising talent.
Yeah, like mainly Alcock, House of Dragon.
Yeah.
The key one. I think David Cornsworth's also in a lot of TV shows. I
Yeah.
know his big thing was like Pearl, which I need to watch actually. I want to see if they're in any. I don't think they're in anything. These two for Zelda. See if they got the castings up yet. So, Link was in the Pinocchio live-action remake and voiced Pinocchio. And then
Okay.
Zelda was in Censor, whatever this is,
No clue.
3.2 average. They're British though, that's cool. We're not
Hell
British
yeah.
people.
Colonizing the Japanese IP.
And they're younger than us. Wow. We are old. So, but, cool. Or like I said, I went on a tangent about this. So,
Yeah.
don't want to go any further into it.
Now join me in the podcast going to weekly rants.
No, I already had a rant ages ago. That is it. Anyway, more Nintendo. Nintendo and Universal filed a joint copyright for a DK movie project. Cool. I'm guessing it'll obviously be Seth Rogen DK
Probably.
from the Mario movie. So
Alan, my goat.
yeah, I don't know.
Alan out on side quest right now.
I think Seth Rogen was probably like one of the weaker voice performances.
No, yeah, but he's a goat.
I like
as
Seth
Alan,
Rogen.
let's be real.
So I think he was just Seth Rogen as DK. Like, yeah. I thought I'd delete this slide. And we'll end off the film news with something very happy, and that's very nice about films, is that Superman has led to a 513% increase on Google for Adopt a Dog Near Me, which is just so nice and sweet.
I have seen a lot of that, and that is really nice to see. Who was it the other day I saw? Was a celebrity, which...
It's I'm fairly sure Millie Bobby Brown posted something on her story, because I saw that. Oh.
I don't follow her. Who was it?
I know she has like a adoption for dog kind of center thing. Yeah, I think it's just like this is what some of the best things movies can do is help these dogs.
Carl Urban, that was it. So second time mentioning him, he adopted a dog recently.
That's nice. And those are a good thing for us because when I say we, I don't mean you two. I mean me and my household are looking at a dog next week. That's why we were for Fantastic Four.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a good thing we're getting it now before it skyrockets in price. Because if you have a white dog that's like that's small to medium size, that thing is going to be 10,000 doubloons. That's going to be so
My dog's
expensive.
white.
Oh, he's brown.
He's not brown. That's racist, Nathan.
Your dog is not white because he's not
you
white.
You can't just call him brown, though.
Jesus.
You're just being a racist.
My dog might not have the right fur color, but he is every bit like Crypto.
Oh yeah. Actually, you can give your Superman review at the end, Daniel, if you want.
I can, can't I? Even though I've kind of already done one.
I know, but TV now.
Got Equation on YouTube.
No plugs. It was the Emmys nomination as announced this week. So I'm not going to list off who got nominated for everything. There's so many, but
No, but the standout ones.
Yes. So the studio is the Seth Rogen show. Again, mentioning Seth Rogen, becomes the most nominated new comedy series of all time with 23 nominations. I wanted to watch this show, but my free trial ended because I was watching Severance. Andor
I've never heard of it.
I haven't. I've not seen any publicity
on this. It's
actually
really good. Andor Season 2 is nominated for 14 Emmys. The Penguin is nominated for 24. Severance Season 2, The GOAT, is nominated for the most Emmys this year, with 27. And then Isaac, I'll put these in for you. The Last of Us Season 2 gets 16.
Right. The Last of Us Season 2 does not deserve 16. The Pit, however, it should be second most, honestly. The Pit is really good. I really enjoyed it.
Last of Us 2 got...
but Severance, The GOAT, obviously.
Yeah, it got Pedro Pascal, Bella Ramsey, and Caitlin Denver all got nominated for their performances. Which I know you love Bella Ramsey, is Ellie. But and also something quite nice is Stephen Yeun was nominated for his performance as in
Stephen Yeun
season 3.
I go.
So yeah,
really good. I mean, yeah,
because he's better every season. Stephen Yeun.
Yeah,
I love Stephen Yeun.
So good in this show. Everyone's good in this show. But
every time we said Invincible, can you just replace it with a title card? Please.
Oh man, I love.
Don't say his name. That doesn't count.
Just make a note. Just make a note of
I am. But yeah,
let's go.
Invincible.
I'm not counting those ones. We're at the time frame now.
Just put the fucking Powerplex thing on.
I need to install that. I need to download the video
on
again.
the topic of Invincible.
Oh shit! Fuck.
Oh yeah.
Next up, we have Invincible season 5 announced. The voice acting's already done.
Stephen Yeun will be returning as Invincible.
We get the next big villain, which will be very fun.
I think also they announced the casting for season 4, but I missed it.
They did. I don't remember what he said, but they not who he was playing.
Yeah, just like.
Which I have a theory. Dan, I won't say it.
I've not seen the name yet, but honestly, the further we get in, the less and less I know. We're getting into like very uncharted territory for me. I know kind of like major plot points. I don't know.
I think I'll know the first episode because I read it in the comics.
Okay.
They stick to the same, but
I mean, this is going to seemingly change.
Daniel, go to slide 5, and I'll write down who I think it is.
But
right.
Yeah, while they're doing that,
we
got the very first trailer for Stranger Things season 5. Volume 1 is out
I
November
will watch.
26th.
I will watch Stranger Things 5
I'll
because
probably watch it.
I,
I've watched all of it so far. It's just
although I won't lie to you, I'm
rumours
fairly
are
sure all
insane.
the characters in Stranger Things are invincible.
Stop!
Yeah. I
Jesus Christ.
I have a sinking feeling that my favorite character from Stranger Things may die.
Steve.
Who is your
Steve,
favorite
yeah.
character, Daniel?
Steve.
Steve the Goat. Yeah, guys, I think my favorite character, Mike, might die. Oh God, no.
What would be like? What have you even done since the first season? Other than like make out with Elle. Isn't that like he only
Nothing.
does?
Because in season 4, he just
Make
gets
that line.
sidelined along with Will, Jonathan, and
Yeah.
Will and Jonathan.
They weren't even the B plot. They
What
were
do
like the
they
D
do?
plot.
I don't.
They were literally the D
They
plot.
drive around America.
Yeah,
I don't
they go
remember.
and meet Susie, and then they're like
Who's
barely
that?
in the
road
last.
trip.
Who's Susie?
Dustin's girlfriend.
Oh.
Season 3.
I've not watched it since
Never ending
it aired,
story, bro.
Volume 1.
No, I've watched it recently, so I know.
Like,
I just
I might
remember
rewatch
these
season 1 because season 1 is amazing. For
Yeah,
Stranger
season
Things.
Season
really
1
good.
is really good.
It's so goated, and then season 2 just. It's good. It's
Season
just,
4 does have
Season
some
2 is good except
good
that B
moments,
plot.
but
season 3,
I
I
don't
don't really
know.
like season 3.
Season 4 I only like for the Hawkins plot line.
oh yeah, like I genuinely skipped the 11 stuff.
Yeah.
The Russian stuff, I watched some of it. The
Yeah,
cool
it's like
The
bits.
a
Russian stuff is so
bit.
stupid.
And then-
Who's watching this
It
sci-fi
just
show
goes
with
on too
Yeah.
long.
So
All the
dumb.
Hawkins stuff is the most interesting.
I mean, Nathan, are you really surprised
No,
with
I know.
Russians given the time period?
I know, but it's like
Yeah.
there's fucking D&D monsters in this show. I want to watch that, not Russians and spies. That's boring.
Russians are D&D monsters,
To be fair,
Nathan.
if we
Gay
didn't get
head
the
in the game.
Russians, we wouldn't get my goat Alexei from season 3.
Who? Oh, him.
The guy with the smoother, yeah.
I forgot you existed.
I vibed with him.
So,
I vibed with him.
Things. November, and then
Yep.
with like MCU
Are they
level.
breaking it up really like weird?
Yeah.
Isn't
I feel like I
it?
remember
Yeah,
it.
like the last ones are in like December, like end of
The last,
December.
the last
which
one's
is
the start of next
really
year.
weird.
Well, it's
Yeah,
not
it's
easy.
it's New
It's like-
Year's.
It's not massive gaps. It's just so weird how they're doing it.
Money.
Evidently, it's
make
to
you
line
pay
up
for
with
it
events
later.
in the timeline.
That's why.
Even then, though, it's only like a month, so you're still just getting your Netflix subscription. Where
Yeah, that'll
It's not
probably
like-
be why, to be honest.
it's not like stretched out awkwardly
No.
like it would be for my. So I think it is generally just to fall in line with like events in the series.
I might just go on a ship and watch it.
Why? Okay.
Why not?
Next up, speaking of Halo, the greatest Paramount Plus show of all time, a live-action Assassin's Creed show is in development on Netflix. Roberto Patino from Westworld, or worked on Westworld, and David Weiner. Sounds like your name. That's how that's said, isn't it? Weiner.
No clue.
Who worked on Halo, will serve as the showrunners.
Boo.
This will
Boo.
be mega ass.
Boo.
Let's just skip. I don't fucking care.
Boo.
The movie was terrible.
Ooh,
This is gonna
Halo
be
was
worse.
awful. I watched it. It was awful. I
I
didn't watch
watched-
season 2 though. 'cause
I
they
think the
put
first or
themselves
second.
through
I
that.
think I watched 1 or 2 episodes and I thought this is just.
The first episode like had an
Halo
okay
is
direction,
peak, guys.
Shut
but
up.
then it
Isaac.
just completely fell off beyond that point.
Mhm.
It was cool watching civilians get gunned down, but then
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that's everything for news. Reviews. Daniel, I guess do you want to give your Superman thoughts?
right. So obviously we went to go watch Superman. Nathan on his like 3rd time, I think it was.
Yes, it was my 3rd time.
Mm-hmm. So well, you can already tell what Nathan thinks of this.
I thought
So let me go find the notes I jotted down for my own video because I've recorded.
Well, he's looking at. I'd tell people my score has
years
gone
ago.
up to a 10 because I've seen it 3
Yeah.
times in theaters in less than a week. It's
Oh.
I don't actually have a score for it.
Keep it at a 9, but my
like
because I think that's my truly like.
Yeah,
film brain.
I've put this table in, and I might change it. I might make an Excel spreadsheet and update it as we go.
It
But
is
it's just so
nice.
we can sort
yeah.
of keep track of all the reviews we have, and we can just like look back on them. And it'll be just
Right.
nice to see, in when we hit episode 100, what we were thinking 50 episodes ago.
Mm-hmm. But
Right.
oh yeah,
So,
kind of go back and see.
let me get okay. So my notes. This is like the first like Superman solo movie. I've never seen Man of Steel.
You not seen the Christopher Reeves one?
I've not seen the Christopher Reeve one either. No,
Damn.
this is the first solo Superman movie I've ever seen. I've seen Superman media like Justice League, both the Snyder and
Sorry.
Justice one. I did suffer through Batman versus Superman.
Sorry to
That
hear
was
that.
yeah. And then there's other media like Justice League animated, Lego Batman, some limited amount of DC comics, and then Injustice games. So I've never really had I've not majoritarily had like the best Superman experience. Animated and Lego is probably like the best I've had.
Mm-hmm.
But this was a incredible movie. I really enjoyed this. The score stood out to me so much. Every time the fanfare came on, I was just grinning from ear to ear. Like that classic John Williams one. And yes, David Cornsweet, absolutely amazing character. We said this earlier when we were talking
He's
about
him.
Can corn sweat?
yeah,
That is the real question.
Yeah, you can. You know
yeah,
who can't
okay.
sweat? Prince Andrew.
Yeah.
But,
And like, as I say,
sorry.
the scene after he saves the woman in the car and he's like flying up, that is wallpaper worthy. The camera when he's flying, I love. I love when flying in media is treated super well. And yeah, everyone who's calling this movie woke, we don't want you here. Fuck off. Because the
Yeah.
message was amazing. How can you hate if you don't like the movie for other
So
reasons? That's fine. But if you hate it for promoting being a
Kindness.
good person, you're just a horrible
That is-
person. You're trying to defend
Yeah,
being a horrible
it's
person.
stupid.
It's
Yeah.
such a simple message. I don't know how they are like
Yeah.
misreading this message. I should just be kind to each other. Be nice.
Yeah.
Be a good person.
But I really do enjoy this movie. Crypto reminds me so much of Buster, my dog, and yeah. So that if James Gunn kills him, I will be depressed. You won't see me on the podcast for weeks. But yeah, I go into a few other thoughts in my own video, so check that out because it's not doing well in the algorithm. We got to plug where we can.
Yeah.
And I'm the only one who uploads at the minute.
I love Superman. It's moved up in my top 10 comic book movies.
Oh yeah, it's definitely like a top tier comic book movie. It's one of my favorites.
I have it at number 4.
I think my favorite is still Guardians 3 though. I
My
love
favorite's
that
still
movie so
Spider-Man
much.
2. I do think Superman 2 could be better than Spider-Man 2. I think because an issue I think the biggest issue with Superman, as over just like the film, kind of like the pacing, I think is pretty
There's a
too
few.
fast. But
I think Act 1 there's bits where the pacing kind of
I think the pacing is too
drops
fast.
around.
It's just like whoo,
Yeah.
which I don't mind that it kind of throws me in because I do
I'm
have
glad
a
we didn't
knowledge.
repeat
But
the origin story.
yeah,
I appreciate that because we've seen this a million times. It's kind of like Batman.
yeah, and Spider-Man and stuff. But I think Superman 2, because Superman 1, it was made to not only start a universe but also make a lot of money for Warner Brothers, who have cancelled loads of projects, and to kind of show to people how Superman is not a boring character. He is a good, interesting character. So I think that's why this film kind of, some people have kind of said, oh, it feels quite safe, which I'll agree. There's actually some aspects where it feels not as
some
kind of
aspects which they've avoided
James Gunny,
tackling.
yeah, with like the Suicide
Yeah.
Squad. So I think Superman 2, because it's like it doesn't have the way of starting a universe and making a lot of money. Obviously, you'll have to make money, but you know what I mean. Like, I think James Gunn will just go, fuck it, do everything. I think the James Gunnism will be kind of injected more into the core of the sequel, which makes me even more excited for Superman 2. But I love this first.
I'm really excited to see what James Gunn does with a Justice League.
I wonder who's making it. Obviously, James Gunn will be involved in everything, but yeah, it's just it's exciting. It's exciting. So is that everything? Before we go on to
I think so.
I believe so. Yes.
the game of the week.
Game of the week review.
Daniel.
Nope.
Yes.
What's Daniel's?
What score did you give?
Oh, hang on.
I don't
I haven't
really
introduced the
give
game
scores.
yet.
No, I think he's.
Oh, sorry.
For the film.
Sorry, my apologies.
I don't want to give a score because it's probably around a 9. Like, I only have a minor nitpick.
I'll put 9, and
I'll just say I really, really liked it, and I recommend this film to anyone.
Nice.
Fair enough.
So yeah, right on to the game
Now
of the
it's
week.
time for game of the
Nathan,
week.
what did you give us last week, Nathan, to play?
So, in case you're new here, game of the week. Every week, one of us gives the other two a game to play. They have to play the game for 3 hours. 3 hours and no more. And after they play the 3 hours,
Oh well, I
pretty
mean you
much-
can play more.
Well, you can play more, but you have to give a review.
Oh, I thought you
after
had
3
to only
hours.
play the 3 hours. Okay.
No,
But,
no. Remember, with Ori, you played
sorry.
way more than 3
Well,
hours.
I played 3 hours and I. Oh, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, you
you write
play
the
3
review after
hours
3
and you give
hours.
a
That's
review.
what I mean.
Yeah.
Then you write a review, and then if you play an additional 1+ hours, then you can write. I did not know this was a rule or a thing.
Yeah, that's why I asked you what your opinion was after you
Oh,
played.
I did not see that. What do you know?
It's a good
So,
thing I'm here.
This is the
to manage
rotation.
this shit.
If you miss it, is me, Daniel, Isaac. So the game
Really
you
don't
two were
have to listen
given
to this.
was Resident Evil 2 Remake. So
Yeah.
we'll start with Daniel because he's first on the
Yeah,
grid.
I played it first. I went
Second, I
round to
guess.
Nathan's this week because I don't own this game. So I had to play it on his PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say I really enjoyed. I wasn't expecting to enjoy this. When Nathan was saying, 'cause Nathan played this was it a month ago? I want to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nathan played it a month ago. He kept saying like, "Oh, it's definitely more horror." I was really expecting a lot more horror from this, but it feels more primarily puzzle survival than like survival horror, puzzle horror.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say that now. So I did enjoy this a lot more than I thought I would.
Mm-hmm.
I think, let me go get my notes up, because I did write some notes earlier in the week. RE2, here we go. From the gameplay, it is quite your standard puzzle sort of stuff. So you're running around, finding different items and keys to access new areas. There's backtracking. I'm still not a fan of the picking up keys and them going in your inventory instead of like a key items area. Especially when you throw them away after a couple uses, it just feels a bit clunky at times and inconvenient. Which is why I prefer things like Resident Evil 4's inventory. It has a key items area. Stardew has it. Even Ori has it. Like just games like that, I prefer instead of The survival, really nice. The health management was really good. I found health management in both. All the RE games I've played so far has been quite nice. Ammo management wasn't too much of a concern this time around. I thought it would be more of, but because this was coming off of playing RE1 where it was really scarce to find ammo from my experience. But yeah, I really did enjoy the gameplay of it, and I feel I didn't get the full experience because yeah, I've mentioned Mr. X, why not? It's not really a big spoiler, everyone knows him.
Yeah. Just don't
I
say
didn't
where he
really
is.
get into the Mr. X section of the game much. I think I encountered him like 10 minutes before my 3 hours was over because I spent so long on a single puzzle. Which, to be fair, Nathan, you didn't even remember. You told me to Google it.
Which
Yeah, that's what I
puzzle was
did.
it?
It was the finding the timer for the bomb.
Oh, okay. I found that easily. There
You
was
know,
something
no, I
else I
went.
got stuck on.
Okay, this is something I want to complain about real quick. I don't like how walking up to the door has a separate interaction than looking at the chain. Because when I walked up to the door with the chain, you have to cut open. It just said this door is locked. I was trying to walk up to it so I could get the interaction marker. I got that and I thought, oh, I must have pressed interact. And so I searched everywhere else for like the next 15 minutes. I don't like that. I hate when games do that.
I think it's been blind at that point.
You didn't see it.
I did
either.
because I wasn't
You told
looking
me
at your
to-
screen. I was looking
You told-
DK.
You didn't even remember how to
And in
solve
my
it. You
defense,
just said
it had
Google
been
it.
a month, so I
That's
didn't
not
remember
that
where
long.
it was. I played
I
games
can
in
remember
between
like
that.
every single solution
so
to like 80.
You
Hey,
guys
man.
think you're like an old married couple, by the way. I'm just saying.
he's the blind one.
Okay,
I'm gonna murder
I
you're
beat the-
clearly the wife.
but yeah. But we were on that.
But yeah.
You were on the detonator thing for ages,
Yeah.
and then fucking Google it, man.
So yeah, I don't like the walking to interact thing when you have to be like at a specific angle to interact with things. So yeah. But yeah, that's a minor nitpick. Overall, I did really enjoy this, and I do kind of want to play more. So that's a really good sign.
Mhm.
Isaac, would you like to give your
Are you not
thoughts?
gonna give score or
Yes,
wait
Daniel,
till then.
go.
okay?
Okay. I went into it not knowing what to expect. I've never really seen anything on Resident Evil. I've heard that they're good. I knew that they were like zombie games, but it never really. It sort of the open world survival of zombie games is really what I enjoy, like building a base, doing things like that, and you don't really have that in at least Resident Evil 2. I didn't mind it as much. I enjoyed the puzzles. I didn't find any too hard. There were some where I was a bit confused what to do, but Nathan told me to examine the items, and I
Yeah.
can like open them and stuff. And I completely forgot about that for ages. And then I just had some boxes on me, and I didn't know what to do with them. And Nathan said so, that was fine. But that was really the only thing which I kind of forgot I could do, and then I didn't end up doing it with a lot of items. So I probably missed a couple of things by not doing that on some items, but who knows? I got, I think, a bit further than you, Daniel.
Yeah, you got about 15 minutes ahead of me.
Yeah, I think I had what's he called?
Mr. X.
Mr. X.
Mr. X.
That was so funny when he showed up.
I had some encounters with him.
Squealing like a little girl.
And look, in my defense, I thought he was somewhere else, and then he was right behind me, and he scared me.
That's what's so great about this game.
I honestly, up to the Mr. X point, I hadn't really found it scary at all.
He takes the game a level, I would say.
I disliked that he's like always following you, but at the same time, I feel like without it, it would kind of remove the factor, if you know what I mean, of the fear. So that's fair play. Like I said, the puzzles were all fun. The backtracking and stuff, I know you mentioned it. I didn't mind that. And the combat was fine. The only thing I struggled with was health management, and it's mainly because I haven't played a game like that before.
Yeah.
So I wasn't too sure on how much stuff I was gonna receive.
I think you ran
So I
out
was sort of using them. Yeah, I was using them willy-nilly, and I didn't really. Ammo I was fine with. There were a few times where I got down to no ammo, but I quickly found some more. So it was. Yeah, overall though, I enjoyed the game, and I probably will play more. I might try and 100% it at some point. So.
Fun.
I'm glad you both enjoyed it.
That Isaac's thing just like made me think about another aspect. I can't really comment on how intuitive parts of the game were, because I know like liquors, for example, I didn't know they were like sensitive to sound until I'd killed all of them and found a note at the end of a dead end.
Yeah,
I found that note before I went in because it looked like it to me that note was going to be something to hint.
I didn't even see the marker for the note because it's at the end of like a dead end in the west hallway.
Yeah.
So I missed it quite early on and killed them and then went back to it. I was like, oh, that would have been fun to know. Because there's not really an indicator where they kind of showcase it until you find that. That's the only way you find it. And you were talking about like health and you weren't sure and stuff. And it was just making me think. I don't know how intuitive the game was because I already knew half this stuff from like RE1 and RE4. Like I just kind of did things off reflex.
Not knowing a lot about it sort of helped me as a first time player, and I suppose for my review it'll help as well. You know, just sort of where my head was at after 3 hours of playtime.
Yeah, like I'm not sure. Does the game tell you how to inspect items, examine them?
I don't think it does.
It does.
I don't think it does. I did it off
right at the start, but I didn't. I completely forgot about it because I didn't feel like I needed to do it because I just felt like all the items
really read.
Oh, if it's right at the start,
tutorials.
Sorry.
I didn't read any tutorials. I just did stuff off reflex from RE1.
Fair enough.
I think the reason I probably forget is because I started this game, I think like last year, because it was on PS Plus. I think like near the end of last year, now Halloween. So I started it then, and then I came back to it in June and beat it. So I kind of forgot you could do that. So thank you, Super Google Brain Powers, for helping me on figuring that out. But
because I think the only thing I didn't inspect was the car keys, because it said car keys, not like didn't mention it had a fob on it. So
the only thing I needed to search up was how to do the safes because it confused me at first.
Yeah, you just find
but then
around it.
I mean, like it said like 9 left, 15 right, 7 left again, and I was unsure of which. I don't know why. Maybe I was just being an idiot, but I just couldn't work it out. I didn't understand what it was telling me. I know it sounds simple, but it's just different to how other games do it. So that's why it confused me.
That's fair enough, I guess. I remember I spent a few minutes when I first encountered one just trying to hear if it makes a little click, you know, like in movies and stuff.
Yeah.
I thought maybe that's how you open them, but
I thought that at first as well.
Did you guys find that it's that safe with like the weird combination. You kind of like I'm trying. What are they called?
I only got the 15 left, 7 right, 8
Yeah,
It was
I
the
got
old.
that one as
Oh,
well.
okay.
I
There was
didn't get
other
it.
types. I think it's
I got
pocket safe. I think it
There
was
was another.
called.
You mean the small ones?
the
Yeah, I did all
pocket
them.
safes, the little beeper things.
I did
Yeah, I
all them.
found
They
a
were
few of
good.
Yeah.
them.
The portal safe.
They were
That's it.
fun.
That was.
I enjoyed
Yeah.
them.
I was completely. I didn't know what I was doing the first time I did that. I was like, what the fuck am I doing? I was like, oh, this one.
I remember you asked me, "Oh, do you want a notepad?" And I was like, "No, I'm good."
Because yeah, I was like,
No, I managed to work them all
Too
out within a
difficult,
couple of
yeah.
minutes. It wasn't too difficult, but it was a nice, fun thing to just do.
Yeah, I like memory
So,
games like that.
so. In case you couldn't tell, they both did the Leon route.
Yeah,
Got to make sure to start, but yeah.
Leon is my go, bro. I played
Leon the
RE4.
goat.
I
I was
considered
The player
doing
about
the
it.
Claire route, but I figured I should do Leon, seeing as I'm a first-time player and I don't really know what's
He's
going on.
recommended for the first
I
time.
mean, you recommended me to play
Yeah.
Leon
And
when
then
I was
he's just.
talking about it.
Right, do you want to get into scores?
Yes.
Right.
Daniel, would you like to give your score first?
I'm giving a float value 7.8, very
Okay.
high, and I would like
Okay.
to play some more.
Nice. Isaac.
I can't even insert
Um,
these fucking things.
Whilst playing the game, I honestly, yeah, for a bit, it felt like a 5 to me. But looking back on it now, I only played it yesterday, but looking back on it now, and the latter half of the game, I actually did really enjoy. So I honestly, I'll give it a 7 out of 10.
Okay, nice.
That's very good.
I will probably go back to it at some point in the future as well.
So this is currently our second highest average from the 3 hour mark.
Yes.
Would it not be Severed Steel?
Yeah, Severed Steel was 8
Oh yeah,
out
sorry,
of 8 for
sorry.
both.
I
yeah.
completely just
this is
blanked
a,
out the first word you said in that
you
sentence.
dumbass. No, so this is standing at a 7.4 average.
Nice.
And then it's Ori with a 7 average, and then As Just Falls with a 6
I'm only
average.
picking peak. I'm only
So
picking
Daniel,
peak.
Yeah.
next week, what game do
Yeah.
you have us playing? We
Okay,
already
so
know, of course, but
yeah, if none of you guys could see this coming, I'm going to make them play Ori and the Will of the Wisp, sequel to Ori and the Blind Forest. I made them play that last. This is a top 3 game. This is my third favorite game of all time. So,
This
and
is
the recency
important.
bias has passed. Like, this is just, it's an exceptional game, and I cannot wait for you guys to play it.
It's important to play.
Isaac, I do recommend beating Blind
yes,
Forest.
I will try and beat Blind Forest. I think I only have a few hours
You're not
left on
too
it,
far
so
off, yeah.
no, yeah, I will at some point. Although I do have a fairly busy week this week, but I would give it a go.
Yeah.
Um,
Nathan, what were you saying? I
Our
heard you
contract
murmuring something.
for Will of the Wisp. Don't
Yes, yes, I know.
Will be
When
fulfilled.
Nathan beats Blind
Was it-
Forest
I thought it was
and Will of the
played.
Wisp. No, it was beat.
Okay.
But yeah, so once Nathan beats this game, I will have to buy. We kind of altered this.
How long is this?
It was going to be Persona 5, but now it's Persona 4. How long's the game? I don't know, because I did like 100%
So I'd like to beat
level.
DK before it, and the sale ends on the 24th.
I mean, I know you'll probably beat it, because you said yourself you were looking forward to playing this.
So that's Blind Forest.
So I could probably buy this in the next couple of days
Will
once
of
you
the
played a
Wisp.
bit.
12 hours. Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, it's a very, very fun game. There's a lot of content in it, and as I say, it's my top 3 games.
Especially because you said that the issues I have with Blind Forest, like the bad combat, is fixed.
Oh yeah, combat is a big highlight that they've really overhauled it here.
Good.
Just everything is
just
That's the
it's
worst.
just everything great about Blind Forest and more.
Mm-hmm.
It's just it's really good, and I can't wait for you guys to play it.
I assume you've seen, Daniel, what my game is next.
Yes,
Obviously,
I've seen that, and
we show our games to each other so we can prepare ourselves for them in the week ahead.
I have that, and I will start the installation.
And I honestly might replay it with you because I really want to replay it again. So
I have been meaning to play these games, so it'll be nice to start off, I guess.
I need to
How
also
long
beat
have I owned
DK.
these?
So
I can't find out when I bought these.
I think I got them. I know I definitely bought a Metro game. But
I'll go see if they have multiple copies of them.
Because I know I was gonna play RE2 with you, but I forgot, and then I started playing DK Bonanza, which is really fun. I'm excited to do my review next week for that game because it's been so much fun so far. My Switch died, so my Switch needs to charge, and then it'll be done charging. So nice. All right, if that's everything, it's time for the final segment of this show.
Yep.
What you've been
Nathan,
playing and watching.
take us away. You can
You
begin.
can do first.
You've got plenty. You've got
Oh.
plenty to talk about, I'm sure.
Not really.
Oh.
Playing wise, like I said, Donkey Kong Bonanza. I must be like halfway through that game, I think now. I don't want to go too much into my thoughts, but I'll say destruction is very fun. It does not get boring, which I kind of feared it would, but it doesn't. Very fun. Just, yeah. Great Switch 2 game so far.
Fair enough.
I think that's legit it for games that I played.
Is that
What have I watched? I don't think I've played any of the games. Oh, it's
Well, come
Arkham
on, Nathan,
Knight.
what are we
Jesus
watching
fucking
tonight?
Christ. I beat the main story of Arkham Knight again. I was kind of replaying that. It's a lot of fun, that game. Just because of the Superman hype. It's kind of what we... Because we need a fucking Superman game. It's so bad. We need it. So yeah, hot takes here only. Watching wise, I rewatched Superman. Then I watched Superman, Batman, Public Enemies. That was pretty fun. It was some like hour-long animated with Kevin Conroy Batman, so it was peak. Watched Bridget Jones, The Edge of Reason, and Bridget Jones's Baby. I want to watch the new one. I'm waiting to watch it with my mum, which I might be doing tomorrow actually. But they're fun. They're just, they're not like the most incredibly immaculate pieces of cinema, but they're just fun. So I like them. And then I rewatched Superman the day after that. And then last night I watched The Son of Kong from 1933. Double check that's the right date. Yep. Which, in case you couldn't tell, is a sequel to the original King Kong, which I think you guys
I
would like
wouldn't
that.
have guessed that.
It's just a cheap cash grab though, because it was released. I think what did the street guys say? 7 months after? 9 months after the first film. They just went, make another one.
Like it.
But the first King Kong, I really like the first King Kong, so I think it's really cool. I recommend it. I know Isaac, you might really like it because you like the more modern films. But
is that because he's a monkey, Nathan?
no, because you like King Kong. You like the Godzilla vs Kong films.
Yeah.
Movies, sorry.
Okay.
But
some of them, not all of them.
You liked the Godzilla vs Kong, didn't you? Do you like
it's
that
just it's a big monkey fighting a big lizard. That's cool. Okay.
Didn't you say when you were watching Godzilla vs Kong, your mum was going, "Get up, Kong, or something? I feel like I remember you saying
Yeah,
that.
she was like, "Oh, is Kong gonna die? Is Kong gonna die?" I'm like, "Mum, we don't know.
Just watch the goddamn
We've not
movie.
watched the
I
film
hate when
either."
parents do that.
It's
Every time it's just like, watch the goddamn. We're watching the same film.
Yeah.
It's honestly one of the most annoying things I think.
My mum does that when I tell her to watch something, and she does it because I was rewatching the opening of Inglourious Basterds last night, and she was just talking like, "Oh man, Mum, show up." I said it's really cool. Watch it.
I can't remember what I was watching, but like a character
My
just
mum's
showed up
goated,
for the first
so
time
it's
on
okay.
screen, and she was like, "Who's that?" I'm like, "Watch the fucking film."
But we love our mothers. Mothers goaded.
Yeah,
Yes.
But
love them, but
Just please watch the film.
not the best like cinema folk.
yeah. And then Fragrant Flower, which is the most cutest show that I've seen ever.
Can't wait to watch episode 3 tonight.
I can't wait to watch it while it's uploading on Spotify. That's all I go. Spotify, Fragrant Flower, chuck that on. I go, so happy, so nice. And then it ends, and I'm like, oh. And then I'm sad because I have to wait a week.
No, I've got a few series which are keeping me filling in the gaps, so I can survive.
Yeah. So excited to watch that. That's tonight.
Daniel, I'll go.
Oh, okay. I'll go next. Okay, right. So, in terms of gaming, I think the game I've probably played the most this past week is Jurassic World Evolution. After watching Rebirth, getting back, pre-ordering Evolution 3, I've just really wanted to play these games again. So I bought 2, resumed my save of Evolution 1, and I've just been playing that. Let's say 12 hours, so a little bit of time in it. Minecraft I've also played a fair bit this week. Just hopped back on the realm, been a bit of a mood to just grind out on games a bit. I honestly don't. I've just dug a tunnel and built a tree stump. I don't know why, but that's all. I just felt like doing that. Obviously Cyberpunk's update came out, so now that some core mods have updated, I've been playing that, though most of the time is just figuring out which mods are crashing my game because they're not updated, so yeah, that's fun. Ready or Not launched on console this week, so I've been playing that a fair bit, though mostly single. We played a little bit of multiplayer, me, Nathan, Dom. But
I forgot we played like a few games of that.
Yeah, for the most part, I've been playing the single player because they've changed how save data works, so I've had to get all my S ranks again.
Mhm.
We're a fair bit through though. Played a bit of Phasmo with one of our mates, Callum, and Elden Ring. Yeah, I got back into that because Dom bought it. I haven't played for a few days though, so I have to get back into that again. Samurai build on top.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, me, Isaac, Ben and Millie also played some content warning. That was eventful.
Yes, the content warning was fun.
We need to get back on that at some point because I enjoy that. Oh yeah, today I also played that solo leveling game demo. It was just quite dull.
Mhm.
I enjoy the anime, but the game was not it. And anime fans do not play this because it has a big spoiler, which is right at the end of the manhwa. Like just, I don't know why, but they just gave him an ability which he doesn't get until the very end. So yeah, very bold decision. In terms of watching, obviously Superman, anime wise, Fragrant Flower, like Nathan said. Really enjoying that. The animation is beautiful. Tatsuya Tani does the opening, my absolute goat. And then what else? Dandadan season 2 as well. I'm currently on I think we're like midway through the Evil Eye arc at the minute. We're at the end of like the first half of it. But yeah, really enjoying that as well.
Mhm.
And yeah, I think that covers my week.
Nice.
Fair bit.
Mhm. Isaac, send us out. We also have a
Oh,
little bit breaking news actually that I
um,
just saw. So.
oh, if you want to say the breaking
Oh, it was
news,
just about
then
Superman. It's actually made 406 million right now at the box office.
Yeah.
I guess the weekend kind of money's gone through, which means it's very close to breaking even and hitting WB's target. Nice. Well done, Superman. Yeah, that's it. For
be good.
that. Isaac.
Not been up to much this week, honestly. I am on a rewatch of Invincible with Millie. We're halfway through season 3 now, so we've almost finished. So that's fun. I can't wait for episode 7 and 8. I think that will be really fun to watch.
Hell yeah.
Uh, Other than that, I say I watched Oppenheimer. I watched the first 2 hours and put the last hour on in the background whilst playing Helldivers. So, you know, I don't know if Nathan will show my setup picture, but I'm
I
sure
don't think I have
you
it.
two have seen it. It is
It's
peak,
in the general and value show on the
absolutely peak.
main disc. I'll try and forward it.
It's the most
Um,
brain rot
It's the most
setup
cursed
ever.
thing I've ever
it's
seen.
it's look okay, yeah, it might be a bit cursed, but
It's
I've
what
just
is
forwarded
gameplay.
it.
Isn't your gameplay at the
I've just
bottom?
forwarded it. Yeah.
And then your
look
gameplay
okay?
at the
I
top?
want my Oppenheimer on the big screen.
It wasn't even a Oppenheimer in that though. You were watching like Young Sheldon or something,
I
weren't you?
was watching a bit of Young Sheldon as well. Okay,
Originally, you was trying to watch an
I was
entire
just
episode of
doing my
Family
thing.
Guy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, but Family, and then I realized Family Guy was boring, and I didn't
it's
watch it. But
shit.
that's all I've watched really. Playing. I haven't played loads. Well, actually, I have kind of played a bit. I've played Minecraft on the Realm, trying to build a Wither skeleton farm. That took forever. Then what else have I been playing? Helldivers. Um, Honestly, that's it. To be, I've not done much this week.
Mhm.
That's it. Just been
Wow.
spending time with my girlfriends. So
Mhm.
yeah.
Terrible
Fair
setup, Daniel.
dues.
Um.
No, fuck off.
It's not
You cannot diss the
Well, Daniel's
monitor.
is mine, isn't it?
No, Isaac, look at the right monitor. You cannot diss it.
It's the Wii channel. Oh, the Wii
Exactly, it's
Home and Me.
peak.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It
Well,
is peak.
I guess that's everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had nothing else to add.
You want to send us out?
Gladly. So, ooh, I'm gonna sneeze. No, I'm not. I can hold it. That has been episode 49 of the AFK podcast. Next week, episode 50, because it's a number 10, which means a top 10 episode.
Yeah,
No, it
episode
doesn't.
50.
Sorry,
Episode
it's
50.
the
Yeah,
we have.
yeah.
We're redoing something we did when we started doing actual main topics. So,
Not
be
quite the
excited for
year
that.
anniversary of it, but we just
I
really
didn't want to wait
to
that long.
do this.
I
Yeah.
don't know to do it. So,
I've already filled mine out.
yeah, me and Dan have already done ours. Isaac will probably do his
Mhm.
while we're doing the episode.
Can you send me the link or did you
I
do
did.
it?
I sent you
Yeah.
everything.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I'll
But,
do that then
And I sent you how to do it.
during the episode probably.
Mhm.
Nice.
Yep.
But
Thanks.
yeah. Any last words before we die? We sent off.
Goodbye.
Great. Thanks, Daniel.
Play Will of the Wisp.
All right. Well, don't play Will of the Wisp. Play.
Nah, you should.
Play Stellaris. Stellaris is a
no,
peak
don't play
game.
that.
Everyone should play
Absolutely not, no.
Stellaris. Stellaris makes you invincible, so
Play. Hang on. You guys are gonna play. Let
Just
me
notice
randomize
what
this
he's
a little
made
bit.
you do.
What's he done?
Well, think about what he just said.
I wasn't listening. What did you
Nathan,
say?
I just said
And now he said it
Play.
again. Invincible versus.
Don't play that. That's a
play
DLC.
Stellaris Invincible.
No, stop saying invincible.
Play Metal Gear Rising, you'll
Play
feel fucking invincible.
Stop. Play Super Mario 3D World on the Wii U or the Nintendo Switch. Goodbye.
Where did that